I talk a lot about best practice when it comes to bids and proposals, and a lot of that comes down to, have you done the right thing? Have you understood the customer? Have you met their requirements and all that kind of stuff? I responded to a post on LinkedIn, which is always a bad idea, and I very rarely do it. But this guy was moaning about the fact that a contract had been awarded, not to him who was local, but to a business in London. And I just went back and kind of said, well, did you do everything you needed to do to win that contract? And he just came back with his speech about how great he was and this, that, and the other, and kind of citing things like net zero, obviously green stuff in terms of him being local, him not causing as much pollution or such like. And then I think his other point was something like, how are they going to have face-to-face meetings? Yeah. But at the end of the day, if they're cheaper, if they're better, if they're a better fit, if they've done all the things that they were looking for, and maybe they don't need to meet up that often. That's the whole point about working remotely, isn't it? That we're not on the road all the time. We're not taking expensive trains between Glasgow and London or whatever. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about, are you equipped to do the job or not? But even when I came back with that point, I looked at all the other comments on the thread as well. It was always about the unfairness that had been awarded to someone in London. And it's like, but you're not even addressing the point that maybe you didn't do enough. Maybe you didn't put yourself out there enough. Maybe you didn't answer the questions properly. Maybe it's on you. And I see this a lot with people when, I'm working with them or I hear about stuff from other people. And it's always like, if they've not won something, they throw the dummy out the pram and they just forget about it, but they don't improve. They don't look at the feedback. They don't think about what they can do better and prepare for next time. I say it a lot, but the real work in between bids and proposals is done in between them. You can never possibly do better, improve, pull all your documents together, make amendments in your business and all that sort of thing in a 2 to 4 week window, which is generally what we're getting these days. So I just kind of thought, well, you were telling me everything I need to know just from the interaction of you and the comments when you're replying to everyone saying the unfairness of it, just that somebody else has got it who lives hundreds of miles away. I thought, well, you're missing the point entirely about why you've not won it, but you can't help everyone, can you?